The U.S. military action against Venezuela and the capture of the country's long-serving President Nicolás Maduro has drawn mixed reactions within the United States. Republican members of the U.S. House, especially from Florida, expressed strong support for U.S. President Donald Trump's actions. Florida is home to the largest Venezuelan population in the U.S. Here's a look at some of the reactions.
We've seen boats and airplanes come north from the south, and we were able to only intercept a very small percentage of those. And for so many years, the attitude of different administrations was like, so what? Those days are over. Yes. It is an important day for the American people. 8 million Venezuelans emigrated, right, and fled this tyranny, this dictatorship. And hopefully many of those will go back to rebuild their country. Venezuela, again, doesn't need our help. They have the largest oil reserves on the planet. They have unbelievable riches.
Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, welcomed the strikes on Venezuela as a decisive and justified operation that will protect American lives. But some say they still have questions about how the operation unfolded and what will happen next. This as the U.S. President announced early Saturday morning that Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores, are on a U.S. Navy ship en route to New York, where they will face trial on drug, arms, and conspiracy charges. Utah Republican Senator Mike Lee initially seemed critical of the action being taken without authorization by Congress. But later, Lee followed up his post on X, saying he had spoken by phone with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio about what was comfortable, and he was comfortable with the administration's authority to take action. Putting the blame for most drug-related deaths in the U.S. on Mexican drug cartels, Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, a one-time Trump ally turned critic, has raised serious questions about an apparent double standard in the Republican leader's strategy to fight drug trafficking. Democratic lawmakers, including Betty McCollum and Andy Kim, among others, have largely condemned the move against the South American country and its leader, saying they violate international law and lack necessary congressional approval. Meanwhile, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance has said the operation to capture Maduro shows that Trump means what he says. Taking to social media, Vance stated the president offered multiple off-ramps, but was very clear throughout this process that drug trafficking must stop and the oil must return to the U.S. According to U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, the White House briefed some congressional leadership after the operation began, adding that Congress could not be notified in advance because it would have endangered the mission.
You want to make the cost of invading Taiwan higher than the benefit.